That's the sentiment of a lot of people. He's saying it's dangerous. These people, we want to have an immigration policy that will protect Americans. From what? From what? Well, when he came down that escalator, when he announced his candidacy there in Trump Tower, he said, we got to stop them. Mexico is sending us murderers and rapists. That's how he describes illegal immigrants. He probably feels that way about legal immigrants from those countries. Well, in 2015, National Academy of Sciences found immigrants are in fact much less likely to commit crime than natives, native-born Americans, me and you. And the presence of large numbers of immigrants seems to lower crime rates. The study added that this disparity also holds for young men, most likely to be undocumented immigrants, Mexicans, El Salvadorians, Guatemalans, man. They commit less crime than native-born Americans. The Cato Institute, once again, conservative institute, says illegal immigrants are 44% less likely to be incarcerated than native-born Americans. Illegal immigrants are 69% less likely to be incarcerated than native-born Americans. That's just the facts, folks. Now, the number of mass shootings in the United States that scare us and shock us when they happen, like the shooting up in Connecticut in that grade school there where the kids were slaughtered along with their teachers, like the shooting in Colorado where people were watching a Batman movie, just enjoying themselves, and a guy came in and started slaughtering people in the movie theater. Like in Las Vegas, where people were enjoying a country concert out there in the street, and he broke out the window of that hotel and was picking them off, fish in the barrel. Like that church down in Texas, where the guy barged in with a gun, started shooting down those worshipers. Well, who were those guys? And we see it over and over again with these mass shootings. Well, we got the numbers. We got the statistics. Number of mass shootings in the United States between 1982 and November 2017. Shooters by race. Okay, get this. 57% of those mass shooters were white guys. Only 16 were black. 7% were Latinos, 7% were Asians, 3% Native Americans, very low, and other 5%, 3% unknown. 57% white guys, white gun nuts. That's who you should be afraid of. That's who Donald Trump should be saying we need to protect Americans from. It's these mass shooters. And it's becoming more prevalent all the time. You're not safe in your church. You're not safe going out to the mall or to the movie theater. You're not safe going to enjoy a vacation to Vegas. You're not safe in your church, your place of worship, because there's these white gun nuts, and you never know. They're illegally holding guns, and they're good Americans, and they believe in the Second Amendment until a spring goes off in their mind, and boing. And then they go out and kill innocent people. It's not the Latinos. Only 7%. Blacks, only 16%. 54% white gun nuts. An emphasis on. So the president is lying when he says, we got to protect you from these immigrants. The fact is, and I read it, illegals have some of the lowest crime rates around. We wish native-born Americans were so law-abiding as the illegals here. It may be because somewhat they really have to watch their P's and Q's because they're here undocumented. But it may be also, hey, let's face it, traditional values, hard workers, people of faith. That describes people from Mexico. The primary target of Donald Trump and all this immigration business. Not telling the truth, folks. Deceiving, trying to scare you. Fear is a great motivator, but it usually motivates people the wrong way. It deceives them.